Okay.
Okay, we will start. Let others come because, yeah. Good, good evening, Momita.
Good evening.
Yeah, Lena just joined, and yeah, I was just about to start, and you joined. Great. So
Um,
today,
but I won't be able to do breath work.
no, you should not be.
Yeah.
Okay. But please, today, around from now, means 15 minutes back, it started, the solar eclipse, 2nd October, na, today. So the solar eclipse starts 15 minutes before and it will end in India time 3:30 a.m. Okay. और solar eclipse कहीं पे भी हो, दिखे ना दिखे, its effect stays. Okay. An eclipse, solstice, like, these are very, very winter solstice, summer solstice. These are very powerful time to really, use a lot of meditation. Because तब हमारे, हमारे energies और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ जाते हैं during this time. Like full moon, Amavasya. And today, to even on top of solar eclipse, it's Amavasya. So Amavasya is also a powerful day. जब मून नहीं होता है तब भी पावरफुल होता है, जब मून फुल फ्लेजेड होता है तब भी पावरफुल होता है. Yeah, so we will use this. Yeah, and before I start, I think you have done my breath work before, huh? I think Momita, you did not do it the way I show. I do it with exercise.
Okay,
Body.
okay. No, I have done the breath work conducted by Shriyan Daga long
Ha,
time back.
ha. That is a very good. Today I'm going to play only his breath work. I'm not going to
Oh,
do the normal
oh,
one that I show,
okay.
because I will also be intensely meditating from now till, like, maybe my time is 12 o'clock. Okay. So you don't have to meditate this much. We will do only, I think, 1.5 hour of meditation, or as much as you can do when you are in this, like, breath work. I think this breath work is here. Shreyans Daga's breath work is 1 hour, 17 minutes. So we will focus on breath work. Breath work. Lena, did you join my breath work before?
Yes, I joined.
Ha. So
मैंने
you
की.
did the exercise one, na, that I teach. We do it with exercise, full body exercise and breath work. So we are not going to do that. We will just do the normal. I will play Shreyans Daga's breath work. That will also work. Okay, that is also powerful. Breath works are very powerful, friend. I have my personal experience recently. I'm going through a lot of stress in the last few days because kitna kuch ho raha hai mere life mein. My father got sick, and like about to leave on 16th, and till 11th and 12th is my performance. And like, even if I don't want to dance, they will put me into dance, and I'm not a classical dancer. फिर भी उनको लगता है कि with all the classical dancer, I am the only one which is non-classical. Still they think that I can compete with them and I can, get into a group dance. So they forcefully put me into group dance. उसमें भी मेरा दिमाग का माथा पिचरी हो रहा है कि अभी कितना कुछ मैं मैनेज करूं इन सब के बीच में, एंड मेरा पैकिंग है एंड एवरीथिंग. उसके ऊपर there are so many invitations. The farewell invitations. The moment my weekend starts from Friday itself, either I'm doing rehearsal or I'm going for, farewell lunches and dinners. On top of it, people who love me, they expect their attention, that I give them attention. And how can I manage so many things? It's so difficult. So, and so that's why a few days back, I was like, I almost got into an anxiety attack that, people are not understanding that I'm going through so much. They're expecting. I am also not being able to fulfill my responsibilities. I have to do so much. And then I cannot even meditate now, the way I meditate. I meditate, my minimum meditation is 3 to 4 hours every day, minimum. That also I cannot meditate because of so much of stress. Then suddenly I realize I have my breath work. Even if I just do in the morning, I just do 1.5 hour of breath work, that is enough for me to sustain the whole day. So even if when I'm not well, friends, I'm really not well, I've got cough and cold, it is because of so much of stress. Both then a mind and body gets affected. So my mind is so affected now, it has affected my body again. So now what I've done is, okay, I've gone back to the breath work. And that breath work has opened my path. You will see, if you really do sincere breath work, the things that you are finding so difficult, you will be able to overcome. Not just that, there are some traumas, okay, that happened to me maybe some months back or years back, and I forgot that I thought that I'm over those traumas. I thought, okay, I'm strong, and I have overcome those traumas, and I can move forward. But the moment I did breath work consecutively, I think last, excuse me, friends, the moment I started doing breath work in the last 5 to 6 days, realized that I have not overcome a few traumas, and that was really affecting me deeply. Okay, very deep down. And that's why I was unable to feel a lot of things. I was filled with fear in many areas, you know and after doing breath work, I could, I cried so much during the breath work. First 2 3 days I only cried, and friends, crying, especially when you remember something from the past and you cry, something, understand that it is reliving is releasing, they say. When we relive some trauma that has happened to us in the past, and we are crying, howling, whatever is happening, nobody's there in breath work to watch you, right? You do whatever you feel like, and that's when you release those traumas. So today, in this breath work, and it's such a powerful Amavasya and solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, use this breath work to go very deep, and give full power in this breath work, to really transform something deep. And breath work is, what they say is that हमारा जो pineal gland है ना हमारा जो, which is also called, it is actually, some people call it third eye, some people call it 1 second, let me just sip some water. Okay, so हमारा जो pineal gland है ना वो, it is normally closed, okay, and just below the pineal gland there are some crystals, which are there below. So when we breathe, when we intensely, and it is hyper inhalation, okay, so we breathe intensely, breathe out हमारा naturally हो रहा है, we are breathing, हाँ हम ऐसे करें, ब्रीद इन ज्यादा करें, ब्रीद आउट खुद ब खुद हो रहा है, ओके, खुद ब खुद हो रहा है, ओके. सो व्हेन वी ब्रीद इंटेंसली, what happens is that के our pineal gland जो है ना, which was closed, the crystals, the energy, they start giving a push to the crystals which are below the pineal glands, and after a lot of friction among the crystals, they open up, okay. That's when the energy which were down, if you remember, I shared about that कि हमारा ज्यादातर energy नीचे के chakras में रहते हैं, and that's why we cannot use so much of energy to transform our life. So when we do breath work, this opens, and a lot of energy can get into the pineal gland where we can transform. Another good part of breath work is that in Kundalini awakening, it's a very dangerous thing. Kundalini awakening kind of processes are very dangerous. जहाँ पे ना बहुत बार क्या होता है कि it can lead you to other kind of side effects. But breath work is what happens is that it works with all the chakras simultaneously. Okay. So when we are breathing in and breathe out, when we are breathing in and out, our tummy goes up and down. Okay. Our tummy goes up and down. So the chakras in this part are also working. At the same time, the chakra in the higher parts are also working. Okay. So together they let, so हमारा ungrounded होने के chances थोड़े कम होते हैं. We don't get ungrounded too easily. But still, as I told you last time as well, try to do it only 2 to 3 times a week. Okay. Once you are very comfortable with it, and there are big problems in your life that you want to change, you can use, especially for physical health issues and other things, you can do it every day. You can see magical transformations happening through breath work. It's such a kind of powerful thing. another thing that happens in breath work is that कि हमारे karmas, they get expiated through the energies that we create, right? So what happens is that there are alpha waves, beta waves, delta waves. These are brain waves, okay, that gets released when we do breath work. But sometimes but they are all slow. The more slow it gets, the better it is in during meditation, they say. Jitna hamara wavelength slow hota jayega, utna hamare meditations deeper and deeper states mein jayenge. Okay. So, but there is one brain wave, which is the gamma brain wave, which goes faster. It almost looks like a beta brain wave. If you remember, I spoke about the brain waves. Beta brain waves is when we are talking, we are very active, and we are talking, and that's when we release beta brain waves. Okay, this is not a state to really manifest, visualize, meditate. Okay, it is a very, it's almost equal to like, and high beta means brain waves means you are actually going through a lot of stress. That's why you are releasing high beta. Medium beta means you are just right now what you are listening to me. I think you will be releasing medium beta. But these brain waves are not very conducive to meditate or transform anything. Okay. And so the slower the brain waves go, the better it is to transform, to really change our karmas. But on the other hand, there is another brain wave which can go even faster than beta or equal to beta, very fast. Okay, and that is called gamma brain waves. And they are like, beta brain waves कब release होता है? जब external stimulus होता है, उससे हमारा beta brain waves release होता है. जैसे, as for example, Lina is listening to me, Momita is listening to me attentively. From the external environment, the stimulus is coming, and that's why the beta brainwave is getting released. Okay, but क्या होता है जब हम गामा ब्रेन वेव्स रिलीज करते हैं, स्पेशली ब्रेथ वर्क में हम गामा ब्रेन वेव्स रिलीज करने के चांसेस बहुत हाई है. So when we release, the stimulus is not from the outside, the stimulus is from the inside. हम शायद ट्रांस में चले गए हैं, डीप ट्रांस में चले गए हैं, जहां पे भीतर से हमें स्टिमुलस आ रहा है, पर हमें पता नहीं हम क्या कर रहे हैं, बट हमारा ब्रेन वेव बहुत फास्ट हो जाता है. दिस इज अ ब्रेन वेव माय फ्रेंड. समटाइम्स इट कैन गिव instantaneous healings, instantaneous transformation of karmas. Okay, so why am I explaining this to you is that the more we are aware of the power of what we are doing through breath work, the more it will give you the motivation to do breath work with full force. Okay, तो आज अपना breath work, मोमिता को इतना ज्यादा breath लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, but still when you do it deep meditation, be getting into this group energy, you will feel that power. And just trust. This will be guided. First 20 minutes, I think, of Shreyans is mostly about, breathe first, opening the heart chakra, and then fast breathing for 20 minutes, and then it will ask you to lie down. So so you can lie down and let the universe do what it needs to do through you. How you need to transform, you don't need to use your brain. You can keep a water bottle, you can keep your handkerchiefs near you. Make sure nobody disturbs you during this time, because you might also get into deep trance, and that is a very healing time. तब कोई आके आपको डिस्टर्ब कर देगा तो आपका ट्रांस ही ब्रेक हो जाएगा, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन भी नहीं होगा उतना ज्यादा. तब भी होगा लेकिन उतना ज्यादा नहीं होगा. Okay, so make sure you are in a quiet place. Any questions till now? Then we will start with the breath work.
So the during this guided meditation, I mean, there will be since other people listening to this meditation will be breathing faster. But in my case, I'll be doing it normally, correct? With Anapanasati.
I cannot hear you, Momita, anymore.
Yeah, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
I'll be continuing with Anapanasati while you
Yeah,
guys will be doing faster breath
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You breathe in and out through your heart chakra. That's slow you can do. Na? Shreyan says 5-10 minutes is very slow. First, open the heart chakra. The moment we open the heart chakra, the universe will guide you, Momita, what you need to do. Okay. Even if you don't do as fast as us, you will enjoy your process.
Yeah.
Okay? ठीक है? Okay, then let us start, and I will also go into deep meditation now. So let's follow Shreyans's meditation. I will first